Hey guys, it's Barrett from the Gimpy Camper. We're coming at you from Harrison Bay State Park near Chattanooga, Tennessee. If you're going to visit Chattanooga, this is an excellent place to stay. I'm sorry, but you may hear some boats in the background. I've restarted the video about 10 times and I'm tired of dealing with them, so we're just going to proceed here. It's been a rainy, dreary weekend. This is the first time Sunday that I've been able to take any video footage or any pictures really to speak of, because it's been rainy all weekend. Finally had a break in the rain last night about nightfall where we were able to build a campfire and stuff. But I just wanted to take a minute to share this nice state park with you. The thing that I don't like about it is these the nicer spots, which is where I am here. I think this is site 43. They consider premium spots here at Harrison Bay, so they have an upcharge. In the winter time, you know, the water's down. I don't think it's worth it, but this is just where I'm standing right now. For the first time ever, I actually got a handicap spot because it's winter time. A lot of people don't go camping in the winter. I never really understood that unless there's 5 feet of snow outside. I prefer to camp in the winter time over the summertime. I mean, even before I had a camper, I like sitting around by the fire and hanging out. But I just couldn't bring myself to pay the extra money at this time of year. Also, if you do happen to do the disability pass or the disability discount, they don't discount these sites over here on the premium sites. So at Harrison Bay, you know, you're right near Chattanooga. My wife went to the mall last night. I think it was 7 miles to the mall. You know, there is a grocery store just a couple miles away, so you're not out in the middle of nowhere like you are at a lot of state parks here in Tennessee. I like it here a lot. You know, in the summertime they have a swimming pool that's open. You have all the lake here. Actually, it's a river, not a lake, but it's, you know, it's just nice. There is a boat ramp nearby that you can pull over here. You know, I've had some friends in the past say that this area can be really congested. There's actually a marina on the other side of the bay here, and they said that when they went to load their boat up, they had to wait in quite a long line to do that. So I don't know that, you know, I would be coming in the summertime just to get the boat out, but that's up to you. So, you know, this area, I'll suggest staying in Loop A. Just a quick drive around Loop A seems to be the better spots. Has the nicer facilities. The bathroom's real nice. It does appear to have heating and cooling. It's 4 private bathrooms. So, you know, you got the toilet and the shower and all that in there. As far as cell phone coverage, you know, here on Verizon, we have had somewhere between 2 and 4 bars the whole time. One time during a rainstorm, very briefly, it went down to just regular data, but for the most part, we've had good service. So, if you're going to come to Harrison Bay, the question is, where do you want to stay? Like I say, I recommend Loop A. The best sites that, in my opinion, that there are, the premium sites, which they currently go for $32 a night, or I would pick site 42 or 43. You know, that's where we are right now, 43. You can see this view behind me. A lot of the sites that are on down toward the end of the loop, they all have kind of an elevated platform that you're staying on. And these, you know, you're just right on the water's edge. I like it a lot. All right, so if you're coming to Harrison Bay, you're going to stay in Loop A, you don't want to go for a premium site, this is what I would suggest to you. I would suggest 24 through 27 and site 18, 16, and 15. And I say them out of order like that because that's the order that I would pick them. But they all seem to be decently flat. Now the 24 through 27, you do have a pretty good water view over there. The rest of them, you know, actually, I take that back. I believe that when the water's up over there in 18, 16, 15, you'll be right next to the water too. It's just not right like that right this minute because the water's down. Okay. So which sites in Loop A would I avoid? I would avoid 30 through 35 and 38. 38 is a premium site. It's on one of those elevated platforms, but it's on the edge of a turnaround, and you're parked like parallel to the turnaround, and I don't think it's a very safe place to stay if somebody's trying to turn around in that loop with a camper, because the loop's pretty small. So I would avoid that one. Also, I have to say the worst site in the whole loop is the one that they have designated for a campground host. There's not a campground host here right now, but you know, their site was horrible. Bless their heart. So then moving on to Loop B. Loop B is one that I would try to avoid at all costs. There's only a couple of campers over there right now, but it just looked like a chaotic mess of a parking lot over there. I mean, there's loops, and you know, you might be, if you look at the map, number one, the state park maps here, they're always deceiving. Never go by them. Even if you look at the picture, it always looks better than it is. The photographer did a very good job. But, you know, it's a lot of pavement over there. With no other campers over there hardly, it was hard to even drive through there because I couldn't figure out where the road was and where the camping sites were. It is tempting, like I say on the map, because there's a lot of pull-through sites. Don't do it. Just don't do it. There are some water views over there, and they are adjacent to the marina, so that'll be your water view. Nothing like this over here. Come over here. And then there's Loop C and D. With C, there were a few nice places over there. I would actually recommend 24 and 25, but all those sites over there, they were really small. So unless you have a camper van or maybe a small Class C and you're wanting to go that route, I would stay in Loop A. And Loop D, it's closed off right now. I'm pretty sure it's more for tent camping. I will say that tent camping, hammock camping, that would be good on Loop C. There was a lot of trees there, not on Loop B. In Loop A, if you were going to hammock camp, I would do the sites that I wouldn't recommend for the camper. So that would be like 30 through 35. It's on a hill. You know, it's just kind of tight up there. If you got a smaller camper too, it's nice up there. You got a good water view. If you can see through the tree foliage in the spring, summer, but it's just too tight for a 30-foot camper, in my opinion, when there's so many other places that are so nice. So just take some time ahead of time, pre-plan, and book before you have to go, and you'll find a nice spot. You know, that's really all I have for you guys. I'm going to show you some footage of our time here, a few pictures that I went around and took today, and believe on the way out I'm going to get some drone footage. I've told you before, on the Gimpy Camper channel, I don't do drone footage where I'm not supposed to, and you're not supposed to in Tennessee state parks. However, it's against the rules to fly in a state park, not take pictures of a state park from outside the state park. So that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to go over to the Wolf Teaver, which is the boat ramp that's over across the highway, and take the drone off, take some pictures and some video. But I'll leave you with that, and we'll see you next time.